Hi, folks. It amazes me sometimes, and it shouldn't, that people that run these multi-billion-dollar enterprises, in this case MSNBC, and they employ a lot of smart people. What I mean by smart is highly educated. Now, it doesn't mean that they have any common sense or they don't let their emotions rule their life, but I just threw it on MSNBC for the heck of it, just to see what it's like and what subjects they're covering from their main homepage. Now, if you remember from 2016, MSNBC and the other networks, they estimate that what it would cost the Trump campaign in 2016 when he beat Hillary Clinton, it would cost the Trump campaign over $1 billion. That's billion. They get the same amount of airtime that these morons gave Trump. And I think that's why he won. And I just flicked it on for the heck of it, like I said, because the jury is deliberating now in the fake Trump New York City trial, and it's all bogus. But look at the front page here. Did they learn from their mistake before? Apparently not. And before we get into the story here, I want to thank everybody that subscribed, anybody that thinks my information here in my channel and my videos are worth subscribing to, please do. Please try to watch as much as you can of the video. I know your time is precious. It's your most valuable commodity. Just to bring up the hourly watch time so I can get monetized. So let's take a look here. Justice Breyer thinks SCOTUS is going in the wrong direction. That has to do with Trump and Alito. Alito's defense over flags at his house because Alito's wife flew an American flag upside down. It's time for Alito to face consequences. It all has to do with Judge Alito's wife being a Trump supporter. Same with Clarence Thomas. Or say Justice Thomas, have to be respectful. Clarence Thomas's wife being also a Trump supporter. There's number one. Number two, ex-Trump lawyer Jenna Ellis, license suspended about the 2020 election subversion. Another article about Trump. Look right below it. Steve Bannon helps peel back the curtain on Trump's Justice Department. Another one. An appeals court upheld Bannon's contempt of Congress conviction, which, of course, he'll go to jail just before the election. Make no doubt about it. What you're missing here, what is being omitted, what I call the lie of omission. I'm Roman Catholic, that's what Catholics call it. Do you see anything about the economy here? Do you see anything about the war in Israel? The war in Ukraine? How the military screwed up when they tried to build a pier off of the Mediterranean. Now it's sinking in, and they blew $320 million. You don't see any things that people really care about. Not a word about immigration. Trump. Here, let's read on. Donald Trump jury has options in hush money trial deliberations. That's another thing. Garbage. Right below it, the odds are still stacked in Trump's favor after multiple indictments. Trump again. Read. Full jury instructions at Trump's hush money trial. All these are getting clicked on by millions of people. They're not all far leftists or Democrats either. Middle of the road, especially middle of the road people. Moderates, as they say, if there's any left, the few that are left, the independents, they go to these websites to try to get information. So let's continue on. Let's scroll down the page. Here we go. On the right, Lawrence answers Rachel Maddow's biggest Trump trial question. So I do have one where they're ragging PragerU. Look on the left here. Vegas Senate candidate claim women are too mouthy. Trump keeps intentionally revealing how low opinion of black people. Trump again. Trump's world's hope to woo Arab American voters has flamed out spectacularly, which it hasn't. Trump again. And there's the one article Biden administration Israel's deadly airstrike on Rafah doesn't cross the red line. One article that's not Trump related. Let's go to the middle. Trump jurors have plentiful options for this final verdict. Trump again. Judge dismisses jury for the day. No verdict yet in Trump hush money trial. Trump again. Judge Smith takes another shot at Judge Cannon, who's a fair and impartial judge, by the way. That's why the prosecution is losing. Trump again. Trump adds hush money trial to list of things he sees as rigged. Trump's trial is almost over. Here's why the law is not on his side. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Jack Smith. Requested gag order becomes flashpoint in classified documents case. Let's go to the right. Trump won so far. Israel won. And Prager University of all these articles. Look at the top right. Judge Merchant tells hush money jurors to set aside any personal opinions and deliberations. You know, that's like saying, I can't use the words I want to say. What's a better thing? During World War II, the people that run the Japanese, the prison camps for the Allied powers, and they treated the Allied captured soldiers horrifically, would go to the press and say, I wish they would treat the Japanese prisoners that the Americans, the English, took as prisoners. I wish they would treat them better. RFK Jr. dealt major blow in fiery interview. And, of course, there's a picture with RFK Jr. with Trump. Another one. Hayes, no matter the verdict, Trump's trial is a win for American justice. So he's not guilty. It's a win. It's a hung jury. He's a win. And if he's guilty, there's a win. Everything's a win for American justice, really? Then you have Fetterman, another piece of work. Do you want chaos or a decent president? You think those people, think 20 million people crossing the border unlawfully, draining our social welfare money, and all the criminal things that are done, you think that's not chaos? Again, Biden campaign explains that Robert De Niro showed up to New York City courthouse because Biden can't come because it would look like he was involved, which he is. So he sends surrogates. Historian Ken Burns warns Trump is the opioid of all opioids. Yeah, we just can't get enough of them. It's just amazing to me. And we scroll down, Decision 24. Democrats get creative to ensure Biden appears on ballot. Denial about Trump is even deeper than ever. Republicans will keep losing elections. They have Trump to blame. Well, they're doing okay. They're 50-50 in the Senate, and they have a small lead in the House. And donor appeals, Trump tests the boundaries of campaign laws. Dun, dun, dun. And here we are. A daily dose of what goes on in the trial. Day 14, day 15, day 16, day 17. It's amazing to me. Now go back to the original. Trump, 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 Trump. Meanwhile, they're giving him right now hundreds of millions of dollars in free advertising. They're doing the exact same thing they did in 2016. Now, I will have to say, from a business standpoint, I understand why they do it to a certain extent, take away their hatred for Trump. And I don't mean dislike, I mean hatred. They are getting a lot more clicks when their base or the ultra-leftists and progressives that view MSNBC, not all, but most, that's their core base of viewers, are clicking on all these articles and they're making money off the ads. Okay, from a business, I get that. But they're giving him what he wants. When I say him, I mean Trump. Over and over and over, everything is Trump, 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 Trump. Even before the trial here, I should go to the Wayback Machine website and look for some maybe year-old MSNBC homepage pictures. So they're doing it again. What's 2016 and 2024? Looks like it's going to end up the same. They're going to make the same mistakes so they can grab a couple of bucks and Trump's going to get all this free advertising. What is it for you older folks there? Yogi Berra, the old Yankees catcher, says this is like deja vu all over again. And there you have it. It's their hatred, dislike for Trump. I mean, they actually hate him. Ask anybody that says to you at work, maybe, or a family member or a friend, that's a big, big Trump hater. He's going to take away democracy from the United States. He's done it before. Okay. Name one thing that he's done that's been anti-democratic or against the Constitution while he was president. One. With evidence, I might add, not your opinion. And the answer is none. You might not like his policies, but that's not taking apart democracy. And on top of that, please tell your friend, I know you're your friends, but they're a little misinformed, that we don't live in a democracy. It's a democratic republic. Thank God. So there you have it, folks. History repeats itself. It may not exactly repeat itself, but it certainly does rhyme. These guys just will never learn. And until the next time, God bless, goodbye, and good luck.